Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, let's talk about two of my favorite fighters in boxing. Honestly, two of my favorite fighters in boxing. Got lots of love for both these two warriors in the sport. And we're going to talk about Kell Brook and Errol Spence Jr. Now, for those of you who didn't see on Fight Hub TV, Errol Spence and Kell Brook were both at the Jarrett Hurd Arizona Lara card this past weekend. And on top of that, they ran into each other. And they both they were both yapping back and forth with each other about a potential rematch. Now, Kell Brook ran up on Errol Spence. He said, hey, Errol said, Errol said, do you want to do the 154? Kell was like, yeah, I'd love to do the 154. And then Errol said, well, get a belt, and I'll fight you 154, right? So after he said that, Kell asked Errol the question, why do I need a belt? Why can't we just fight? Belts collect dust. And then Errol said, what's in it for me? Why should I fight? Why should I come to Sheffield? Why should I fight you again? And then he said, because it's a great fight. And on top of that, I'm adding this in there, but it's a great fight, and they'll make lots of money, particularly if it's the UK. Now, I'm going to agree with Errol Spence. I don't think Errol Spence should have to come to the UK to fight Kell Brook if Kell Brook does not have a title, okay, at 154. Because he lost in Sheffield once already. So I think if anything, Kell Brook's going to have to do what he did with Sean Porter. He's going to come to America, and he's going to have to try to fight Errol Spence here. Now, my thing is this. I don't necessarily think that it's not my belief. I don't really think that Kell Brook or Errol Spence, I don't think Kell Brook needs a belt to fight Errol Spence. I would love to see them fight just straight away. To be honest, to be very blunt, I don't give a shit about if Kell Brook has a title or Spence has a title. I just want to see the damn fight again at 154. I think it'd be great. I think Brook would be a lot more sharper in the rematch than he was in the first fight. And in the first fight, I think he was beating Kell Brook. He was beating Errol Spence. Like, he was outboxing him. It wasn't until that second half of the fight where, in credit to Errol Spence, he was pushing that pace. Body shots did what they usually do to opponents, and Kell Brook slowed down. So my thing is, I want to see the fight. It was a great fight, and you got to respect Kell Brook. You got to respect him because, all these dudes at 147 are ducking Errol Spence. Keith Thurman don't want Errol Spence. None of these guys really want Errol Spence. But then you have Kell Brook, who has every reason, because he just got beat by the man. He quit in his hometown. He's got every reason to basically just get down on himself and not. I should take that back. He didn't quit in his hometown. His eye, like the eye was bothering him. The dude couldn't freaking see, so he broke his eyesight. So he didn't quit. I want to take back what I said. He didn't quit, but I'm saying he lost in his hometown in a very unhonorable way. And my thing is it was such a great fight. It was a great fight, and I would love to see it again. And I think they should do it in Dallas. And if they do it in Dallas, Errol Spence has talked a lot about doing a fight at the American Airlines Center, which is where the Dallas Mavericks play. I used to cover basketball. I used to cover the NBA there, but that could be your American Airlines Center fight, Errol. If you want to fight there, there's some other good venues, Texas, that I know of. There's obviously the American Airlines Center, which is big. You have the Texas Rangers ballpark in Arlington, which I don't think Errol Spence is big enough to actually do a fight there yet, but that could be an option down the road. You have I don't remember the name of the park, but there's a park right across. There's a minor league baseball stadium in Frisco, Texas. Maybe Errol can fight there. The Frisco Rough Riders play there. They can fight there. There's some nice venues in Texas around Errol's area that I think they can do a really good fight with Kell Brook. So do I want to see this again? Yeah, I want to see this fight. And whether you like Kell Brook or not, you got to respect him because this man wants to fight the best. He shows that on a constant basis that he'll fight the best. And Errol Spence is okay, he's got a fight coming up in June. They got to knock that out. But after that, I think because none of these welterweights are going to jump up to fight Errol Spence unless it's the perfect scenario. So I think 2018, later in 2018, it's a fight that Eddie Hearn, Al Heyman, and all parties involved should really look into exploring because the first fight was so exciting, and I really liked what I saw in the first fight from both fighters. And credit to both these guys. Both these guys have kind of that old school mentality, and they're kind of throwback fighters to me. So I want to see it again. And I want you guys to tell me what you think. Errol Spence, Kell Brook rematch. Would you like to see it? And do you think who do you think will win? Let me know in the comments down below. Take the time to subscribe. Like I say in every single video, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just kidding. Dang it. So until next time, take care, guys.